Hello, everyone. Well, nobody here yet, but hello when you guys come aboard. Okay, let's see who comes on. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'm sure this will replay so people can see me. I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark a lot, all right. Anyways, anybody logs on in the next few minutes, how y'all doing? I was going to come on at 8, but I'm watching it. Jake Paul. I'm spending $60 to watch the fight, the Jake Paul fight. It's got to be entertaining. New York City in the house. What's happening, man? East Coast, all right. Joe Henry, how you doing, my brother? I'm glad that you're here, man. Oh, thanks, Frank. Appreciate you, man. Loving the channel. Right on. I explained my last one. I'm just getting started this podcast thing, but I'm in YouTube jail kind of right now, so. I'm kind of in a holding pattern, so I'm just kind of posting other content because I used some other content like a TikTok video, and they suspended all my shit. Oklahoma, what happened, man? I got a good friend, one of my best friends in Oklahoma. So Trey, thanks for being here, man. So yeah, I have a YouTube channel, or I'm sorry, YouTube jail. So so I haven't been posting as much on the channel itself, What up, Kenny? So it's I'm posting shorts and stuff like that. I'm not going out there on the job posting more electrical videos and how to. I like it, but some of the stuff that I'm posting, it's fun. It's cool, but what else is a trip about it? Okay, so these shorts, because YouTube's competing with TikTok, that I've had a couple shorts that I've shown. One of them got like 2.5 million views. He's in the house, all right. 2.5 million views, and a few of them got millions and millions of views. And now imagine 2.5 million views. Imagine how many comments that one video got. And I've got like 80 videos so now. Man, the comments I unanswered. No shit. I'm gonna say close to 10,000 comments so far. I haven't gotten to it. It's just the YouTube, because they're that forum that platform that they use, and they're just trying to go after TikTok. And so it's crazy. All these comments. What I'm getting is I feel bad not being able to get it to people. So I'm trying to do this thing. If anybody has any comments, anything anybody wants to discuss, I'm right here. It's dark in here. I can see them fucking grays. So you can see how prepared I am. I had to break out my just for men just fit. I'm not all that sexy just yet. I'm sorry, guys. But just discussing stuff with like the business, being a business owner and electrician, stuff like that. Was my last video. I didn't want to make it seem like I was shitting at anybody though either. Like I discussed like the union and stuff like that, and working on your own. Just what employers do. It's just for electricians. It's I don't know. Maybe we look at ourselves. We put ourselves on this higher level, I guess. But it takes some education, just like a lot of trades, to get into it. I just felt it was really tough. There's a lot of things you need to know to be well-rounded. So I apologize if anybody got offended, because I've been in the union for a while. So it was cool, and the brotherhood's what it really misses my friends and stuff like that. I don't know. As you get older, you kind of find that I don't know. It's you can count them on the hand if you're lucky, But it wasn't meant to fuck with anybody. Cindy Long was having it. So I'm just sitting here watching Jake Paul fight. So I'm at home, $60. Cool. I just like boxing, main events and all, but I can't drink because some other things, not because of me. So I just made a promise that I wouldn't drink. So now I'm sitting at home, spending $60 on the fight. I'm actually saving money. It's taco beer time, man. It's killing me. And so I figure as I do more of these, you're gonna see me getting thinner and thinner too. Shit, man. Oh man, everything's changing. The tacos and beers, just as a promise. So, but yeah, so I decided to come on I'm waiting for the Jake Paul fight to come on, and I didn't want to go watch it down in Vegas. I'm in Vegas now. was living in Detroit for 25 years, like a fucking prison sentence. I'm telling you. The people were cool and all, but there's just so much about it just really sucked, you know. Hey, that's right. Tacos cause gray hair. In fact, I'm going to be a white hair fool. But anyways, but going down to Detroit, going down to the strip is, I don't need to go down there. I mean, people are nuts. You wake up literally every day with something new, some new kind of crash. A couple of days ago, a car was split in half, just split in half. I drove by, was it yesterday? A bus ran into a telephone pole. I've seen buses go through brick walls. Everybody, I've got a 35-mile-an-hour zone right by my house. Car flipped over on it. It is nuts. It's knucklehead. Now we put booze and tourists on top of it, man. It's fucking crazy down there, especially for something like this right now. I don't even know because I know the fight's in Texas, but Vegas itself is nuts. I've got a customer down there that has their buildings on the strip, and they always want to meet. So we want to meet me Tuesday. Like, man, I just don't even want to go down there, not even for a business meeting. Not even tell me how much more money you're going to give me, you know. But, you know, I have some land, and it's off the 15 freeway, so we can go to California to Vegas. Right in between is my land. I put up a sea container on 8-foot legs, you know, and I put up a sign that says Lenny Sucks, SUX.com. And I thought that was a catcher, and that's how I got some of my clients. So they're paying for Lenny Sucks, you know. But if I put any rules, again, you'd be like, oh, what does this guy think he is? So Lenny Sucks. Why does Lenny suck? So I've got a lot of comments from that one too. I suck. SUX. I don't suck anything, you know, except on a beer bottle. That's about it. Just not today. So anyway, you know, like, things have changed. Going out in the 80s, you know, it's got me pissed off how things have changed so much. And I want to say, I'm not pissed off at politics. I'm not pissed off at drivers. I'm not pissed off at road ragers or anything. I hate to say it. I'm pissed off at fat chicks. There, I said it. Because that used to be a thing. It was fun, you know, and at 2 o'clock in the morning, the lights came on. How you doing? Not anymore, because now there's not that chicks. They're just big, beautiful girls now. Now, what that does is that makes me the fat dude when the lights come on. So what happened? Everything turned around since the 80s. Yeah, I want to go out and go drinking. I'm the fat dude when the lights come on. Oh, fuck that. So now I got to drink at home. Now that I made the promise, I'm not even going out. And I'm not the fat guy there. I'm just the fat guy at home, you know. So I just had, I don't want to tell what I just said. So anyway, but, you know, it's, things have changed, you know, when we're talking about the gray hair and everything else and trying to, you know, be an electrician still. I didn't want to be an electrician still, but you got to do what you got to do. You know, life has different plans for you. You know, you think that you're still, you know, 18, you know, years old in your mind. I mean, I got this phone charger. And you plug your phone into it, the dog humps the phone while it's charging. I mean, I think this is fucking hilarious. I can't let too many people, I try not to let them see my channel. I've done some TV stuff here in Angie's List, just trying to recruit me to do a commercial. And I don't want them to see my YouTube channel, see all the beer and the cursing and the drinking beers and eating taco stuff. So things change, man. I used to have that really long hair, the long blonde hair, very sexy. Oh yeah, and you know, chicks would come out of the woodwork for me. Well, that's probably why my nickname's Meg Candy. It's what it is. You can create your own persona now, because now now that I'm older, nobody's gonna know. So I got people like from across the pond, Oklahoma, New York, all over, and Detroit, and shit. I can sit here and tell you lies. What is a couple of lies, a couple of beers. I mean, that's all it is anyway, right? Texas, what's happened? You watch the fight there, my man, in Texas? Just because Texas don't mean you got to watch the fight. But everything was in Spanish. or the fighters, and they're like, look at these two Mexicans fight like Mexicans. I'm like, what the fuck you expect? You're gonna pull knives out on each other? It's like kind of racist, but no stuff like here's shit or whatever here. I'm not sensitive to talk about fat chicks and being a fat fuck, you know. But yeah, the Mexican style, and they're asking the other guys, well, how do other Mexicans do it? You know, me being half Mexican, like, okay, what are we getting at here? What's the style? You know, you expect them to come out with fucking essay, you know, with the Pendleton button to the top, you know, and bandana on. So yeah, but hey, good to see you from Texas, my man. Or I know, man, it's A1F1L Texas. Guys or gals, what have you. I know when I see my analytics, they're mainly dudes, just like a fucking sausage fest in here. Oh, we go. How's everybody doing? Oh, so, anyways, yeah, just touch bases. You know, if you know anybody had any thoughts on any of the videos or anything like that, just thought I'd reach out and give anybody an opportunity since I can't get to all those comments. I mean, like I say, thousands and thousands. I don't even know how to answer them. It's crazy. If I was monetized, you know, millions and millions of these views would be great, but I'm not. So it's part of the YouTube jail. So I can't get my nickel for every 100,000 views. So that's where I sit. So anyhow, but you know, I would like to. I'm thinking of Texas. It's like, fuck, man, I can go for going out to a Mexican food place, something with some Mexican food. Trade over 30 years, about 30 years, frankly. But just talking about craving Mexican food. I mean, it's you think of Texas, it's Tex-Mex. California Mexican food's the bomb. It's great Mexican food here. I tell you, what is the deal with sitting there and people gotta fucking chomp those chips like with the mouth open? I mean, is it a white people thing? I don't know, but I love Mexican food, but I hate going to Mexican restaurants because that loud ass crunchy. What? I don't get it. And then a lot of people too. We're just talking loud so you can hear their conversation. Me, I talk at a normal volume, you know, talking to my wife, what have you. So you get their whole gist of business. I was behind some people, and they were older dudes, like I don't know, like Russian or Polish or something or other. And I shit you not, there was some kind of a plan going on what they were talking about. It was so hush hush, and these couple other guys come in and they're in with one another like that. It was fucking crazy. So it's something which you'll hear even at a Mexican. Well, that wasn't at a Mexican place, but even at a Mexican place, you hear some shit going on. But anyway, yeah, I've been in the trade about 30 years, and about 30. Fuck, I was 18. Yeah, 30 something years. I ain't gonna get into the age yet. And just anything from custom homes, residential to commercial to industrial, heavy duty industrial stuff like that. And I got in this job. I said on my other video, I got in a job with a company called FrontDoor, virtual electrical expert. But I already had a channel, liveelectrician.com. I still have that, but I'm really not pushing it. Well, I'd answer your electrical questions for you. They started doing it, and then recruited me to come do it. And so I did for a while, and then they sent me out to Atlanta to shoot some commercial work for them for this FrontDoor. And then we decided that I would create a video on my YouTube channel to help push FrontDoor. Now, mind you, they're on the NASDAQ. They've got billions and billions of dollars, but this thing was just a turd. It just flopped. I mean, nobody's calling. Again, like on my other video, I sat there for months. I think I took like 2 calls. And so it's like shit. And I've got thousands and thousands of people asking electrical questions. I'm like, well, I can say, hey, go get a free call. The calls are free over the FrontDoor. So I shot a video, the supervisor rewrote it so I could shoot it perfectly, submitted it to legal, and then I put it up. And then 2 days later, take it down. Yeah, they're all over me. Then 2 days later, fired me. Well, because they, that's what they. So that's why they fired me. But what they tell everybody else is that it was my conversation um, with the other team members, But there was this guy doing training, and he was a little skinny feller. So I was just talking about, if I was in prison, maybe biting through his pants or something. It's just my sense of humor. I'm like, oh man, the things I do, but whatever. So they came back in, they went into that little chat room that we were in, and then they fired me. For that, they found a reason they wanted one. They found it. They went into a private area because it's on this server because of the other bullshit that because I put up a video and the supervisor didn't want to take the heat. So they canned me and then found a reason why. It's really shitty. And like I said in the other video, they cut off our insurance. My wife's on dialysis, really fucked us bad. But anyways, so that was a surprise. Now back to Frank. What I'm getting at though is that right then, boom, fired, but had my contractor's license. To find yourself, because I hadn't been in the trade in a few years, I was just doing these videos too. To find yourself, bam, without any work with that never happened. I've been in the union for 15 years, and I worked for myself for 15 years. And then to find yourself, now what do I do? But again, the contractor's license means something, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't market it. Out here, there's nothing but flakes, unlicensed people. People like we meet people. I don't even know, how to find an electrician. But trying to market yourself and find your ass back on a van when you're in your 50s now is it's a whole different ball game. So you have to market yourself all over again, and you got to jump on and off the van. I'm good. I'm not in good shape, no pain, anything like that. But I want to keep it that way. So after 30-something years, kind of. But the thing is, don't get me wrong. I like it because I work a few days a week. Then if I want to stop for a tacos and beer, or put your customer off, that's the plus side of it. But it just gets rougher, and finding yourself, boom, suddenly like that, out of work and having to remarket yourself, rebrand yourself. Because I was in Detroit for 25 years. I was rocking. Then came here to semi-retired. I was teaching veterans and skilled trades. We have a nonprofit too. But then coming here with nothing, that teaching thing because of COVID, grand opening, grand closing. So 30 years and back on the van, man, it's a fucking trip. I'm doing all I can to not do this anymore. You know what I mean? A little back problem. You don't want to be hurt, and then you get hurt bad. It's a matter you get a heart attack and you can survive it, but it's a matter of your quality of life if you do survive it. So it's these things that I don't know. They just how it's changed, through my eyes, and it just changed in a split second, with getting canned from some fucking dickheads. I didn't want to take the job. I had my license, but then, to that corporate realm, and then here you are, so, yeah. What'd you say? Okay, now, I'm glad you talked about that. A1F1L. First saw a short with the water coming out of the meter can. Oh, that's the one of the meter can. I have no idea where that water's coming from. The whole thing's flooded. This coming out of the panel, it's shooting the generator. It's crazy. But one of the other videos where the testers on the faucet, the water, anything like that, people were commenting, where's the rest of the video? If people would read the description, you would see that what causes that is a floating neutral. There's a ground. It's grounded to the pipes. It's grounded and bonded, but they lost the neutral. So then it's looking for its next path. The current's looking for its easiest path for current to flow, and that's through that ground because they lost the neutral. It's an alternative path. So, you have some neutrals in your ground bar. So boom, it energizes the pipes themselves with alternating current. So if you ever have a load on something, you touch the neutral, you'll get zapped if you're touching ground or whatever. You'll still get that same 120 volts. So they're testing the water. They obviously lost the neutral somewhere. It probably lost it up on the pole or the transformer, and so they lost that, and it's just current looking for an alternative path, and then boom, there it was on the ground. That's why in that short you'll see that when they're doing the waters with their tick tracer showing the water, that's what it is. So that's called a floating neutral. I mean, I've been in situations where it's like, oh, there's no neutral, whatever, you tie the neutral in with the grounds, all the lights go on. It's like, lost the neutral. A lot of people leave it like that, but now you have voltage on the ground, and the ground's meant to do that alternate path to save your ass, or what have you. So that's what happens with that. Now, I'm breaking up. I'm sorry. I also have had the same thing with the neutral, like a floating neutral dinner was going on. The house was flickering with the washing machine going on and off, and everything looked fine, but they're getting voltage on their fence, and everything back to the water faucet. The fence is going, it's going against the fence. The fence is the neutral. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's just, and the fence is grounded. It's going into the ground, so it's something that shit will go astray without a neutral. Yeah. All right, Jacob. I'm glad it's a little bit better. I know I'm sitting a little bit far from it. It's dark, and I've got the sunlight on my face, but I guess it kind of like hides those fucking grays, man. You gotta do, baby. So. Yeah, that's what was going on with that neutral and that video, and then what you see with that meter can one, shit shooting out of it is crazy. But there's other ones that I want to do, but I'm not in the field that much. Like, have you ever flipped the breaker on and then another breaker pop? The one you flip on, you turn it off, you turn it on, you turn the other one, and then the other one pops. I learned that years ago. You have two circuits tied together in a box. And so if you took one of the wires off of one of those breakers that were popping, that wire would be hot. It wouldn't even be on a breaker, it'd be hot. Because it's going from that breaker through all your plugs or what have you, the boxes where you have two circuits tied together, it's coming back through and re-energizing that. That's why one would trip and the other one wouldn't. That's one that I really want to show. And I just had that at a house. So I'm going to be going back to next week. So I'm going to show that one, just these little troubleshooting tricks. But after a while, you run out of tricks. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting there with a fucking magic wand or anything like that, while working. But I'll try to pump out more and try to come up with some more content and stuff like that. But in the meantime, hit me up, guys, if anything you want to talk about, anything you want to know, anything like that. I'm gonna shoot for every Saturday. Do that, but I'll announce on there first. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate you, man. But I'll announce first what time. I apologize for this one because I announced at 8 o'clock. But just check back and see, and then and let me know if you have any things that you want to know, anything that you want to talk about, and I'll try and do a little bit of research on it. So I'll come back Saturday and see what's up. So we'll go watch the Jake Paul fight. I would go swimming in my pool. It's like 106 right now, but I got these fucking neighbors behind me. Blustery, blowhard, politics and religion and shit. It's like, I don't even want a fucking TV anymore. I'm tired of living around other people. I want to go live in the mountains and just be away from people. I can't stand people anymore. They're just assholes. So I go out there and try to enjoy myself in my pool. And I can't even do that because I gotta listen to that shit, Like, damn, it sucks. And I'm paying high ass rent. Here in Vegas, it's astronomical. I want to tell you guys what I'm paying. You'd be saying, go back to Detroit. But I may be going back. I may buy a house. My license is still active out in Michigan. So I may be buying a house because my wife's family from there. They'll spend the summers over there because they're so really hot here. And just commute back and forth. That costs money too. So we'll see. Anyhow, but hey, thanks you guys for stopping by, man. I really appreciate you. Frank, thank you for the appreciation too. I got a little bit of wisdom. So again, any questions, any life questions, I'll be your spirit animal. Fair enough. Okay, you guys. Hey, thanks so much. I can't wait to talk to you guys. Please visit me back here again next Saturday, okay? All right, you guys, take care. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.